welcome to a new Kubio tutorial. In today's exercise, we're going to make color and font changes to a website template using Kubio. The starter site we're using is called Gadget and can be found under the Kubio menu in the WordPress dashboard. It uses a predefined font family, font sizes, and a default color scheme. That's the case for any template in the WordPress ecosystem. Global styling changes are done in the page editor, while the individual styling happens inside the block editor. Let's start with typography editing. From the page editing options, head over to General Settings. Under Typography, you can find the default font families, font sizes, font weight, and colors for all text types. No matter what text type you choose, the settings are almost the same. Let's make changes to H2 headings. We're going to change the font family from Yellowish to Open Sans and use a weight of 600. In terms of size, we can use the slider. Size is expressed in rem, m, or pixels. You can find more info about these measurements in a link in the description of this video. Now, let's change text color to a different shade of pink. Next, we can make changes to text capitalization, add decorations and styles. I would leave these unchanged for now and just make some adjustments to line height and letter spacing. If you want to change the default typography in the case of links, just pay attention to their color and decoration when they are hovered or visited. Now, let's go back to an H2 heading and style it individually via the block editor. Let's change the text color to blue and play a bit with its opacity. This can be done inside the style option in the block editor. If you need to make some extra typography changes, go inside the typography option. You can adjust the font family, font size and weight, decoration, line height, and letter spacing. You can also add a shadow to any text inside the style block editing option. We need to set up the amount of blur for the shadow, its color, and the position of the blur on the X and Y axis. We can do the same typography and text shadow changes inside the advanced option as well. Whenever you have a piece of text inside a button, a list, or a tab, you can make all the changes we mentioned above inside Style and Advanced. It's time to move on to making changes to the global color scheme. Let's go back to the page editing options and select General Settings. Inside Color Scheme, you can see the default color scheme of the template and several other color schemes you can use. Let's change the color scheme. Now, let's add some more colors to the color scheme. You can use the slider to add a new color or input your own color codes. This means at any time you want to change the color of a text, background, or a button, you will first see the color scheme you set up as default. But you can always make color changes outside the default color scheme at the individual block level. Start by selecting any block and head over to the block editing panel on the right. You can change the background color of any block, column, or section, but also make color changes to text, icons, borders, and more. Color changes are made inside the style and advanced options of the block editor. And that was all. Leave us a comment below if you have any Kubio related questions. See you next time.